Now we're you see where it says you are live?
No.
Well, you're live now anyway. So
Okay.
in the comments, they should hear you guys. Do you hear us in the comments?
Hey, Sheila. I seen where Sheila said hey.
So, okay, cool. So you are heard in the comments. Good. Okay, yes, I heard yes. Guys, I got them on the channel. These two shy people right here. I got Hubby and Lovey on the channel.
Yeah,
yes,
you got Hubby. You got Hubby on here.
I know, that's what's huge right there. You got Hubby because he's so shy.
Absolutely. I know sometimes he misses the videos and stuff. He makes a lot of dinner. Hey, Carissa, thank you so much.
Yeah, he does. He'll, while I'm making a video, he'll be cooking supper sometimes or making me some tea. Listen, y'all can tell we're from the South. I have to have my sweet tea.
There you go. Yeah, you got a lot of love in the comments.
Oh, hey everybody. Hey, this is our first time going live. So if y'all say hey to us and we don't see it, we apologize.
Yeah.
But hey everyone.
This is their first time. Hopefully they will start doing some live stuff. And they'll have me on their channel.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're wanting to do. Since you offered to help us, we truly appreciate that so much.
Not a problem. So how long have you guys had your channel for now?
It's been about
9-10 months.
Yeah, going on about 9, maybe 10 months now. We started I think at the end of July, the beginning of August, so almost a year.
Well, congratulations, almost a year. You guys, how many subscribers do you have now?
It just turned to, we were trying to get to 5,000, but it just turned to 4,460.
So guys, listen up in our comments and stuff. Those people that aren't subscribed to Knight Convos, KNIGHTCONVOS, go check them out and please hit subscribe. Yes, they've been going hard for almost a year now, showing themselves. And you know, and let me tell you about this channel. This channel has guts. I was talking to another content creator. And hey, Mama Bear. And I was talking, hey, Renelle. I was talking about how you guys have made phone calls for all of us. You know, you've made phone calls that a lot of us would be apprehensive to make. You know what I'm saying? When you're calling like the parole board.
Yeah.
We give you credit. Not only that, you copy, you record the calls and you let us hear all of it. So I mean, you can't get any more transparent than that. Hey, from Alaska.
Yeah, we wanted to do that because when we were starting out, we done that like a few months into starting our channel. I think it was before we were monetized. We had done one where we had called. It was back last year when Bree, let it slip on TikTok that Gypsy had been talking. What was it? Had been talking to another inmate or something like that. And anyway, she let their phone call slip. So we just wanted some answers. So since then we were like, hey, we'll just call and get these answers we want ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's great because you've gone further. And I mean, you've really called and gotten answers for not just yourselves, but answers for the community. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of people, and you do, I have to tell you, I know before you get monetized, you do have the freedom to put up videos that you don't have to worry about being penalized for. Hey, M. Cook, thank you. So there's a lot of stuff that, you can get away with when you're not monetized. But once you're monetized, you kind of got to fall into the rules and stuff.
Yeah, we learned that. Yeah, we learned that. And certain things to say and not to say, or be careful how you say it.
Right.
Like certain words and stuff, SEX.
Yeah, I always say X and then put the S there. You got to figure out.
We noticed that.
You got to figure out. Hey, listen, if you guys know what we're saying, then that's half the battle, right? Trying to figure things out. What made you guys interested in Gypsy Rose. What was it about Gypsy? I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff about Gypsy, but what was it about Gypsy that made you guys say, listen, man, we're going in on this? You got a lot of love in the comments, guys. A lot of love.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching our channel. We love y'all.
When we first started, that was the biggest news going on. So we fell right in the loop with everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, we did. But I remember, I have to tell you this because this is funny that we're doing our first live on your channel. Because listen, when we first started YouTube, right before we started, Hubby, he loves the like RC cars, you know?
Right, radio control cars. Yep.
Okay, so he's like, that's his hobby. That's his big hobby. So he loves, you know, playing with those. You know, we'll both go to the park and play with them. He has like the bigger ones that go like 45, 50 miles per hour. Right. You know, like they're fast. You can race them and stuff. So so I was like, hey, you would have fun with them, Toddy.
I would have fun with them.
So he liked it, and I was like, and he was always watching videos on YouTube on it. So I was like, why don't you start your own channel, you know, and just film yourself? So he did, and it's called Pristine RCs. So
okay, so he has his own channel out there.
Yeah, it's only got like 200 or 200 something members.
Pristine RCs, right?
Yeah, Prestine RCs.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, that's another channel. Let's give Hubby some love.
Yeah.
Are you spelling that PRES?
Here, I'll write it in the comments. There it goes. Okay, there it is. In the comments right there.
Okay, I see it.
Except for the S though.
Oh yeah, sorry. I wrote it wrong, y'all. Let me write it.
Oh, wait a minute. Forget that. Hide that next.
So it's like that, Hubby?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me see, and I'll link it up.
Okay, now guys, there it is.
Guys, let's give some love to this channel. Let's blow up this channel.
Yeah.
Let's blow up this channel.
So he started his channel, and I was already kind of watching, you know, I didn't know who, you know, any of the content creators were yet, obviously, but I would watch y'all. And I came across this one channel one day, and this lady was talking, and, you know, I have, you know, like, we both do. We have, you know, men that's been in the military or that are veterans in our family, you know, and we grew up, you know, in the 90s and stuff, and we know what CB radios are. A lot of you may know as well, right?
Right.
So we came across this channel where this lady was talking into this mic that looked like it was a CB radio mic. And I came upstairs to Hubby, and I said, look, this woman knows what she's talking about, like when it comes to like gypsy, you know, stuff. And like, you know, because I was wanting to find out as much as I could. I really started researching, and then Hubby got in on really researching her case. So I was like, look, this woman, you know, talks about gypsy and has, you know, a lot of facts about her. It was you, Toddy.
I didn't have a CB radio. I didn't have a CB radio.
No, I know it wasn't a CB radio, but you know the mic that you use every now and then, it's like that tan color, and you'll hold it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And this was before we even knew that you needed a mic for a channel or any of that. Now we know, like, okay, and now I know why she was holding that mic, because you need a mic.
Yes, you definitely need a mic on the channel. Actually, I don't have my mic on. You know what? I'm not using a mic right now. I'm just using. Can you guys hear me? Because honestly, I'm just using my mic from the.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can hear you great.
How about in the comments? Because to be honest with you, seriously, I don't even have my mic on. There's not a mic here.
Oh yeah, Miss Anonymous. Yeah, like it might. I think it was the mic in her office or whatever. Yeah, it might have been that. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But I'm glad you guys could hear me, because honestly, I completely forgot to set up my mic here. Good. I'm glad that all that sounds good. I know, guys. Sheena is using my picture again. What can I tell you? When you look like me, you can use my picture. When you look like Sheena, you got to use something. I know. What am I supposed to do about it?
It's always a good picture.
Yeah, it is. She always uses a good picture of you. It's not like, I don't know what she's trying to prove.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I don't know either. Maybe she needs a date or something. But when she shows up, I mean, there's going to be a problem, right?
Yeah, for real. Our mom just texted us and said to say hi. She doesn't do social media. She doesn't know how to do the whole chat thing and all that. She said to say hey to everybody.
Hello, but she's watching, right?
Yeah, she's watching.
Oh, let's shout out. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Not my mom. Hey, Mom, how you doing out there? Hubby and Lovey's mom. How you doing out there? She thinks she looks like me. That woman doesn't look like me. Sheena don't look like me at all.
No, Sheena don't.
No.
She probably wishes she looked like you.
She should work more on her personality because she's not a very nice person. So if I was her, I would work. You got a lot of love in those comments, Mom. Check it out. You got a lot of love in those comments. So that's cool.
She's seeing it. She's seeing it. She just doesn't. She doesn't do social media. She'll scroll on Facebook a little bit for a second and then scroll on YouTube, and that's about it.
Cool. So what was the biggest surprise for you guys when you started your channel? Thank you, Fits and Giggles. What was your biggest surprise when you started your channel? Was it what you expected? Was it when you did your very first video? What did you expect? How was it? How much has it changed? Because now you've been doing it for a year, you have to be a lot more comfortable. So what did you find? What's the biggest surprise?
I don't really know what the biggest surprise is. I guess the biggest surprise is how quickly we grew, I guess. We're very thankful for that because we see where other people have tried to have a channel for a few years and still aren't monetized or only have 500 to 1,000 subscribers. And so, we were, that was the biggest surprise, I suppose, and that kind of came with the fact of us doing the things like what you were talking about, making those phone calls and getting, those answers that everybody wanted, and just putting it out there.
Right.
I think that would be the biggest surprise that we're also very grateful for. I know we say that in all of our videos,
you
and
definitely
people
make the point of saying it. No. You definitely you make it a point of saying thank you in all of your videos. And that's really important to say that because it lets people know that, first of all, their time is precious, as we know, right? So to make room in their schedule for us, that's a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing. Thank you so much, Carissa. I really appreciate that. So, and look, Misbehaving saying we love hearing gratitude because it's important. Hey, Into the Weeds, how you doing? Into the Weeds, guys. Into the Weeds got all those FOIAs.
Yes,
really hard.
Yeah, they sent us the emails. Thank you, Into the Weeds podcast. I didn't get to email you back, but yeah, we did receive all the emails. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Misbehaving.
Yep.
Hey, Mama Bear, Evil Olive. I love these names that people have. They're so cool.
You know what's funny? Because I was talking to somebody and I was looking at my phone and I was talking to somebody. I busted out laughing. They were like, what's so funny? I said, if you saw the names that I have in my phone, it looks like I'm doing something illegal. Becca Scoops, Knight Convos, 1980 Millennial, Cutting Board Dawn. I mean, Renell's World. I like all these names that people would be like, that makes no sense.
I've told hubby that before.
Morbid. I got some morbid in there.
Yeah, I've told hubby that. Goodness, if anybody was to ever look through our phones or see what our Google searches are, they'd be like, "What in the world are they into?"
It's crazy, right?
We'd have to be like, "Wait, we have a YouTube channel."
Right. And half of the people that either subscribe or are content creators all have weird names too. All have weird names too.
We came up with ours because at the beginning, at first we had decided to just kind of like we wanted it to kind of be like a family type atmosphere where like you're just sitting around on the couch just having conversation with family, right?
Right.
So at the beginning we have some videos up on our channel where we're just sitting on the couch. It would be in the evening times, you know, so Night just worked with it. And we were having conversations. So Night Convos is just, it just kind of flowed and we came up with it, you know, because that's what we were doing at the beginning. But we stopped doing the sitting on the couch so much. But that was for a personal reason.
Well, I mean, it's great. And we always love hearing when you guys come on and this is Hubby, this is Lovey, Hubby's making dinner. I mean, and that's the thing that makes your channel. So like when you were talking about, you know, that you've seen other channels and they just haven't been able to gain traction, you know, the thing is this is what was told to me. And, you know, I started with Scientology. First of all, I started my channel originally on TikTok, and it was somebody at work that actually said to me, yeah, you'd be really good at that. So, and this was going back 3.5 years ago. And I mean, so they were right about it. Right. So then, what happened was, you know, you start getting into things and you get excited, you know, about the stories. Gypsy's story is never ending. She continually gives us content. Right?
Yeah.
So, and then so, but when I got into this, because I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. I started doing like Scientology stuff. Well, I took somebody's thumbnail by accident, right? So I didn't know.
Oh, goodness.
And the person whose thumbnail I took, is a real hard ass on YouTube. And of course, he was telling me that I had stole his thumbnail, and I'm not responding to him because I'm sleeping. But he's getting more and more upset, but he doesn't realize that I work nights and that I'm sleeping during the day. So I was like, I got to show this guy some grace. He thinks I've ignored him all day. But, you know, I know that's what he thinks. So I reached out to him. I was like, yo, man, I didn't mean to steal this. I didn't realize this, and And at that point, he had already done a video on me. He had already gone off on me. And by the time I was actually able to talk to him, everything was cool. Like he had gotten that out of his system. So he was like, you can use my thumbnail this one time and make videos every day and use Canva for your thumbnails in the future. And I made videos every day. He told his subscribers, he had about 6,000 subscribers at the time. He told his subscribers to jump on my channel and like me. I had 22 subscribers. When he said that, I got 44.
Oh, so
wow. Not everybody listened to him clearly, but 22 did. So I just kept going. And it ended up, you know, working out for me. So that's the thing. A lot of people, I think, give up because there's people that they don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to wait. They just want it to be, hey, Jen. They just want it to be, they want it to come easy. They want it to come easy, and it doesn't come easy all the time. Yep, see ZDT. It was ZDT. And you know what's sad is that, you know, he's gotten some issues. I don't know ZDT, but he does have a reputation. He was nice to me. You know, I mean, like, I know he's there's a whole shit show going on over there in the Scientology realm. There's a whole shit show that I got to deal with over there.
See, we're curious. We're more curious about this Scientology world, you know, like not like joining it or anything, but like learning more about it. we don't want to join it. We just want to learn more about it. That's what we originally wanted to do, was talk about different true crime stories and history, because I love history. Hubby loves history. Just talk about just whatever.
So this is where you could do some cross channeling. So there's a few channels that really love history and would love to talk more about it, which I know is Milk, Honey, and Mayhem. That's Jamie. She loves history. And 1980 Millennial loves history. So,
yeah, I knew that about 1980 Millennial. Yeah.
Yeah, but Milk, Honey, and Mayhem does as well. So there, Opus Angels enjoys history, she said in the comments here. So I think that, see, Milk, Honey, and Mayhem says we'll collaborate for sure. You see what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah, see that? Okay, that would be cool.
Exactly, and this is a way, because what's going to happen is, I think what's going to happen is, ultimately Gypsy's going to be old news, right?
Yeah.
And we're not going to follow her forever. And
hey, Anna girl empath,
people are going to get sick of her, and we're going to get sick of following her. So it's really important for you guys to get yourselves in on other things. Listen, I know, and this is for people that really might not be content creators and don't know, but you could clearly see, we put up Gypsy content, it runs. We put up content about Maddie Soto, right? And that's a valid story. Maddie Soto, that's a heart crushing story. That story needs to be out there.
Yeah.
Or Corey Mitchelo's story, and the thing is, what's wrong is that a lot of people tend to like the drama, right? A lot of people like the drama. A lot of people like the fact that they know all about Gypsy now, and they know the peripherals, so that when we're talking about them, they know exactly who we're talking about. Like Sheena is a peripheral, but I mentioned Sheena, you guys are like, yeah, she's using your picture,
Yeah, right.
And it makes the conversation, right? But the thing is, you should start, in my opinion, you should also make those other videos, because as long as you keep your passion going, your channel will keep going. You might not make all the money off of maybe history videos, but you can always do a passion project in with this. And ultimately you will see that a lot of people like history, and ultimately it could hit. Like, I started doing stuff on the Whitakers. I didn't expect, one of the Whitakers videos, my highest ranking video.
Really?
Yeah, so you never know what's going to be. But here's the thing. Do your channel for you guys. Do your channel for you guys. You will get people that like, Gypsy content, and then you'll get people, there's no doubt that you get people that say, aren't you sick of talking about Gypsy? I'm so sick of talking about Gypsy, right? Well, you'll get one in the comments, and you'll get 100 people saying, keep going about Gypsy.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
And the thing is that you really want to please the one person, but you also know the other 100 people aren't done with Gypsy yet. So that's where you try to put the stuff that you're passionate about in there too, so that you're working for you as well as, the subscribers, so that, you're meeting both. And another thing, which is a good idea, which is something that Morbid told me, which, I think he's absolutely right about, is you can start a second channel, start a second channel that maybe has some other interests on it, and promote it through the channel that has most of the subscribers on it.
Yeah, because we noticed you did that. Your second channel, that was like a great idea. It's kind of like,
that was my first channel, to be honest with you. My second channel is the one that's popping off. The first channel was Everybody Has a Story to Tell. The second channel became Issues With. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I like that, because it's kind of like a time capsule for people,
Yeah.
to enter their stories in.
Yeah, what I want them to do is, like I said, I want them to put a video together of somebody a legacy, like a legacy corner, more or less, where people could put up the people that they love, tell the story about the people that they love and care about, and it's up there forever. Supposedly the internet's forever, so it's up there forever. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. And I thought that was a great idea. So maybe we will look into like trying to start a second channel where we can cover, like the other topics that we want to talk about and cover too, that like Milk, Honey, and Mayhem would be interested in. And like she said, you'd do a collaboration, which thank you, by the way.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
She's great. She's great.
That
And
would
we
be
got Gen
awesome.
X here. Guys, we got Gen X. Now, Gen X TV with Red Valentine. Check out her channel. Please go to her channel. Please like and subscribe. Listen.
We've watched her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's off TikTok. Very, very funny. Very witty.
Yes.
Very witty. So I hate to, because I don't tell people to go to channels and subscribe, so I'm sorry about that. But I mean, this is Red Valentine. This is Knight Convos. I subscribe to these channels. I think that these channels are great. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how we are. We wouldn't, like promote a channel unless like we're subscribed to it. We watch it ourselves.
Of course.
You don't want to just tell somebody, hey, go watch this random channel over here that,
like Hubby's random channel about race cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you're Hubby. That's because you're Hubby and you're getting away with it, Hubby. That's why.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, though. There's a lot of people into those RC cars. Hey, Edie. How you doing, Edie Cook?
Yeah,
Sheila?
that's what makes it so hard to have a channel, because there's so many of them out there.
Well, that, and also it really is another job in itself. There's a lot that goes into having a channel that I know a lot of people realize it, but some people don't realize like just how much goes into having a channel. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into that.
There's a commitment. You make a commitment.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen where F. Bri said something. No, oh my God. I am so sorry. Not F. Bri. I take it back, y'all. I apologize. F. Bri lie.
Okay.
Because we know it's a lie if it's coming out of Bri's mouth.
Right.
But I seen where F. Bri lie mentioned the tattoos. Did you see that? Where on Gypsy's birthday, that Gypsy, because she doesn't have friends her own age, which is another weird whole conversation, but Gypsy, Sheena, and Bri went and got tattoos on Gypsy's birthday, and they tattooed F. Bri on their arms, on their forearms. And a matter of fact, I can send you a screenshot, or Conspiracy has a short video up about it if you want to put it up, or if you can show it. I don't know if you can.
Oh, right now I can't do that. I can't do it right now, because that's something that would be set up behind the scenes, and then I would be able to like hit the button later.
Oh, I got you.
I can show you guys how to do that when you guys want to start doing your live stuff, because this is their first live, guys, on my channel. I got them on my channel, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, Toddy is special here. We love Toddy.
We've been working on it.
We do appreciate it, though, for real. She's been trying to help us have our own live, teaching us how to do our own live on our own channel. So hopefully that'll be coming soon.
Guys, deserve it. You've worked really hard. And again, I know I was talking to Jamie this morning from Milk, Honey, and Mayhem, and I no lie, I was saying my biggest question to them is going to be, what gave you the guts to make some of these phone calls that you made, and how much the phone calls were appreciated. That's something that people need to understand. So, I
know some people got upset with us for making those calls, being like, you're just trying to get her arrested again. Like, no, we just want answers because we knew what she was doing.
Right. So you're always going to have people like on both sides, as you know. You're going to have people that, you're just going to have people on both sides, unfortunately, which is not, it's really not unfortunate, because there always should be another side. I mean, that's how we grow and we're challenged. But to be honest, for me personally, I wanted those answers. I couldn't make those phone calls, for whatever reason, whether it be YouTube or whether it be, something personal. Like I couldn't make those phone calls. So I was very grateful that you guys made the phone calls, and then, you shared them. But the thing that popped off to me, this is the thing that about your channel that got me. So when I listened to the first time, that I heard you guys, right away, I loved the dynamic between the two of you. I loved the hubby and the lovey. Like, I thought that was so endearing. And I was like, they're not acting. That's what they really, I guarantee you, that's how they talk to each other.
Yeah, right? we really call each other that in real life. Sometimes I'll call him Bubs, but
so that's the thing. I really like the dynamic between the two of you, and how you were always so grateful for your subscribers, and you really appreciated your subscribers. And then, your content wasn't bullshit. Like, you meant business. This is what we're going to talk about. We made some phone calls, and you gave 100%. And I think when people see that you give 100%, they want to show the appreciation. They want to show, that we appreciate that you went in 100% for us. I want to say something about, this is going to make y'all laugh. I want to say something about Sheena getting this tattoo. Okay. I want to tell you how stupid this woman is getting this tattoo. I was listening seriously.
We're all ears.
Okay. So, I lost my hero, my dog. I lost in April. It was a year in April. I have put aside, I have her heartbeat. Like, I have her heartbeat because she had to have a surgery a few years before she passed. She was already an older dog, and they had her heartbeat. And I said, can I get that off the cage? Because they had it on the cage, her little ticket. And they gave it to me, and they used to call her a miracle dog because she was already well old when she had her spleen removed. But she lasted a couple more years after that. Well, when she died, I had taken a paw print of her, and I had her heartbeat. And I said, I really want to get this tattoo of my dog.
Yeah.
But when I got sick, the first thing they asked me before they put me through some of these tests was, when was the last time you had a tattoo? Right? So the MRI machine with the contrast, and the other machine with the contrast, which is not the MRI, but the sonogram.
The CT scan?
Right. Okay. So there's two with the contrast. Well, when I got sick, I had to have these tests. And the first thing they asked me was, when was the last time you had a tattoo? Because that interferes with it. Yeah, that's the only fucking reason that I have waited as long as I have waited to get my dog's heartbeat on me, because I still have medical issues and I have to have these tests. Now, here's a woman with cancer. This woman, Sheena, supposedly has cancer. So she has gotten herself a fucking tattoo that is going to mess with some of the tests. As soon as you said that, I said to myself, what an idiot. She knows that she's going to have these tests, and she knows that this is going to fuck with. What are you thinking of? First of all, why are you going to a bar at your age with somebody their age, number one?
Right.
Yeah.
When you said, oh, I can't even drink, and Gypsy rolled her eyes like you had the problem, why are you still there? Why are you so desperate?
She doesn't care. Gypsy doesn't care about anybody.
I know that. We clearly see that, but Sheena should care about her own health. And to get a tattoo, seriously, she has cancer. She said she has cancer. So
did she say she had cancer? Because I thought it was just stage 4 liver disease or whatever.
No, I thought she said that she had.
She may have.
She is going for these tests that don't need to have the distraction of a dye in your body. Like, why would you put a dye in your body when you have that going on? Like, that's how desperate you are. You're so fucking desperate that you want to get a tattoo that's a joke, F3I. Like, seriously?
That's
like,
not going to mean anything soon.
Yeah, it won't mean anything in a few months.
It's ridiculous. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. In my opinion.
It is. They are seriously like brainless cult minions. They really are. Or minimins, as Dreamer says. Dreamer was trying to make a video trying to blast all of us creators, and she's trying to say minions and said minimins. I thought it was funny. I was showing it to hubby.
Listen, I was watching a video of Bree. When did I? Okay. Because I come home from work and I go to sleep and I forget what day it is. But I actually was here with the guy helping me. He was helping me put up some stuff in the camper that I wanted, like an extra curtain rod that I wanted to put some clothes on. Anyway, so I had on, YouTube, and he was like, "Hey, Toddy, is that your channel?" I said, "It's not my channel." I said, "But I want you to know that this woman over here," I pointed to Bree, okay, who had a filter on that made her look like she was 10 years old. There was nothing. I have nice skin. Listen, I have nice skin. I've got weird hair. Okay. But I know that about me.
No, you don't. No,
but
you don't.
I know that about me. But Bree, like, her skin on this, the video was unbelievable. And it looked like she weighed 80 pounds. So I'm also pointing and saying, yes. So help me God. So I'm watching this video today. And no lie, and I'm pointing and I'm saying, that woman there weighs about 300 pounds. And I said to him, I said, I'm not saying that to make fun, not at all. But if you saw her and she weighed 300 pounds, I said to this guy, he was like, yeah, that's false advertising. Here's the thing. Be happy and be proud of who you are and how you look.
They could be if they were good people on the inside.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here's people, and I always say to myself, like, don't you guys realize how that screams how unhappy you are with yourself? Like, that just screams that you have a weakness with the way you look. Like, you can't even look at yourself in the mirror. You have to change your appearance because it doesn't fit right in your head. How miserable must you be?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Like what you was saying in one of your videos the other day, like look in the mirror, and as you back up, you'll see your peripheral,
Exactly.
like
You'll see more and more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that made so much sense to us when we seen that. But yeah, and Bree, she got a tattoo as well, and believe it or not, like it was a brain with
a plant growing out of it.
Yeah, with like 3 flowers growing out of it, and a water thing watering it, like a tin water thing, like it was watering the flowers.
Can. Yeah, watering can.
With FBRI on the watering can, real small. But here's Sheena over here getting this, that symbol they have in Louisiana that Gypsy has at the top. She got that really big on her forearm with FBRI. And then Bree gets this small brain with 3 flowers coming out of it and a small watering can with FBRI on it, real small. Like, you're the one that they're naming this FBRI thing after, but yet you're the one getting it so small. But
listen, I ain't mad at her for that. She's the smartest one out of the bunch then. She got it small.
And she's trying to she's watering her brain. If you water a plant too much, you can kill it, Bree. You might want to watch out for that.
Well, the funny thing about Bree is that at least she can say she got a brain. Like, we can't call her brainless anymore because she got one tattooed on her. Well done, you, Bree. Well done, you.
That's true. She did. It really is a brain. I was like, is that supposed to be the roots? But no, it really was. It really is supposed to be a brain with 3 flowers coming out. And it's like you're getting a tattoo towards your haters with FBRI on it and everything. Just it just is not gonna make it's not gonna matter, months from now or even a year from now. It's not gonna matter. You're gonna be older looking at that like, why did I do that?
Well, I don't know how much. I mean, I don't mean to be. Okay, this is the most important message in the group here. The most important one. So, I have a boxer.
Oh,
And I have a dog that has like 17 different dogs inside of her. So I call her my Labro hound. She's a Labrador
hound.
So I got a boxer and I got a Labrador hound. That's the most important question. No, I agree with you 1,000,000%. So what was Gypsy's tattoo? What did her tattoo say?
I don't know that Gypsy got one.
I bet she did not.
I don't think she did. On Conspiracy's clip, it only showed. Gypsy was there, but it only showed Sheena's tattoo and Bree's tattoo. It was
I guarantee you, she didn't get one. She didn't get one.
I was thinking the same thing because she's getting ready to drop them. Like at any moment, she needs to be ready to drop them.
She's going to plan something and do something, and they're going to take the blame for it. I have a question. Oh, she doesn't have cancer. It's liver disease. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like going to a bar is not the... What's that, hubby?
I was saying, hey to Gypsy's panty crust.
Yeah. She has a funny name.
Yeah.
I love it.
Imagine having that in your phone.
Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you, though.
No. It's funny. I think that's funny. Well, even with liver disease, like what I'm saying is she still shouldn't be liver failure. So she goes out to a bar and she gets ink put inside of her system. That either which way that's not good. It's not a good thing. Hey, CJB, how you doing? CJB Comedies, guys, check out his channel.
Oh yeah, I've come across his channel before and went to watch a little bit of his video. I fell asleep. I'm sorry, I don't mean nothing by that.
No, he's very funny, and he's he's all over TikTok, CJB.
Okay, I need to go back and look at some more of his videos too then. I'm glad you pointed him out.
Yeah.
We love seeing people, like the more snarkier people. Like we can be snarky every now and then, especially like if I get riled up over something about Gypsy. But for the most part, we're not real snarky. But some people are just real good at it. They can just keep throwing them out,
Right. So this is, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments, and this is.
Yeah, we were too.
You're putting up certain things about why. Why there's a reason for these machines that they don't want that. I want so bad to put my hero's life on me. I want this.
Right.
But I don't want it to interfere with, I just had one of those tests a couple weeks ago. You at least have to wait 6 months, and I don't know that when the next test, you know what I mean? Like I want to get that done for me, for my dog so bad, but I just want to wait for, I don't want it to interfere with stuff, obviously.
We had a chocolate lab that we lost a few years ago, and he stayed at my mom's house because years ago, like Hubby and I had lived there before we got our own place together, when we were younger.
Right.
Not that we're like old now, but I'm just saying, like we stayed there for a little bit. But anyway, and Hubby went to work one morning, and then he was back an hour later, and I was like, what in the world?
I was back with a present.
Yeah, except for my mom didn't know. She was so upset when she came home and found out. But then she got so close to that dog to the point where she would go to McDonald's and get herself like a small cheeseburger, and she would always get Brownie. His name was Brownie. She would get Brownie a small cheeseburger too, you know, like, and and then my, you know, my older brother and stuff, you know, loved the dog and our little.
We love you, Mama. We love you, Mama Convos. We love you because we love dogs on these channels.
Yeah.
We love dogs more than people, Mama Convos. More than people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad when we lost it. So we get it that you want to get that tattoo. Hopefully you can though after the test. Can you?
Yeah, well, you know, I haven't been feeling 100%, so I just want to make sure that I'm feeling good so that I know that, you know, at least I don't anticipate any tests for the next 6 months. But yeah, I mean, that's a main goal of mine, is because I mean, I mean, that's what this arm is about. Actually, all of these are pets that have passed on and paw prints.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, Hero was just very special to me.
Aww.
And I want, you know, a very specific tattoo about her. But let me see. Wait a minute. Let's look more in the comments.
Oh, Misbehaving said, I'm a cat person. Yeah, we have 2 cats now, you know, that we have. We don't have a dog at the moment. We just have 2 cats. They were both, you know, kind of dropped off on our doorstep, so we just kind of adopted them. We couldn't turn them away.
Right.
Mhm.
We just can't. Hubby said no more after we got one. He said no more. But then another one came to the door, and I was like, I'm gonna bring it in.
Okay, no more after this one, damn it.
Yeah.
For real.
So which besides this case, the Gypsy case, is there any other cases that are out there that that have your interest, that have piqued your interest?
Oh,
The Menendez brothers.
yeah.
But well, I mean, when we do a video on them or whatever, we don't get that many views.
Yeah.
That's the, yeah, but you know, you should definitely do.
There was one
It's the thing that's going to show. So if you really want to say something about the Menendez brothers, just take that as a bonus video. You know what I mean? Just a bonus.
Yeah.
There are people that will get stuff out of it. They're not going to be like the exact Gypsy, but at least, you know, it's important, I think, to have other stuff on your channel as well, because it shows people, oh, they're not just into that. Okay, I understand this is where, because people will look and see, oh, this is, look at, they're getting all the views from this subject, but look, they have an interest in this. They have an interest in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we wanted to look into the I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the Brian Koberger case, you know what I'm talking about?
Idaho 4, yeah, the Idaho 4 case. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to look into that one more. And there was another one that involved the girl. We actually talked about her a little bit in a video last year. Is before Christmas. She done basically the same thing where we had showed a news clip about her where she had her boyfriend, you know, come in and unalive both of her parents, and I can't think of her name.
Is that the person that and the dad ended up surviving?
I think so. I think the dad did survive.
And so is it Amy Bird, Amelia Bird? It's Amelia Bird.
No, right? not Amelia Bird. I would like to look into that case though.
Huh?
I would like to look into that case though, since Gypsy
Amelia Bird, right? Amelia. Well, supposedly Gypsy took some of Amelia's story. Does that surprise you?
It didn't. No.
Yeah. So, right, but Amelia Bird, you know, she's in there for life, and she's for the same exact crime as Gypsy. Same exact crime, and she's in there for life.
Yeah, but
Gypsy ought to still be.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that's just our opinion. We're not trying to be mean, but that's our opinion. You know, I mean,
right. No. Of course. Of course. I don't think people think that you're trying to be mean. I mean, I don't think that you can be mean. You don't seem like you could be mean at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wifey can get mean.
only if I need to be.
That's understandable. Everybody's got their
their points, you know, like
right.
the point.
This one's for you, hubby. Look at the comment. Hubby woke up on that one. You see the comment right there by misbehaving? I put it underneath my picture.
Oh.
Hubby woke up at one. She's silly. She's always in our comments, like making us laugh and stuff, leaving silly comments. She's fun.
So look at that. Bobby Petrie is the one that gave them the tattoos. That's her cousin, right? That's Gypsy's cousin.
Yes. That one that did Gypsy's tattoo when, you know, when she first got out of prison. Yeah, did theirs. So I don't know. I just wouldn't have gotten that tattooed on me because it's not going to be long from now. You know, like you were saying, people are going to lose interest, stuff like that, and you're going to be like, this was so stupid. Plus, what does FBI even stand for? Like, what is your mission statement? Like, what you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even stand for anything.
Yeah, they do. They stand for Gypsy. That's oh, wait a minute. Hey, guys, CJB did a Ozzy tribute, and somebody said it's fire. I'd like to see that. I'm going to check that out. I would
like to see that too. Yeah. We were surprised. Oh, hey, 1980 millennial.
Yeah, where is she? I don't see her.
She just popped in. I just seen her. She's right above Jessa B.
I believe she's here. 1980. I'm behind on the chat always. Thank you guys for these gifted memberships. Thank you for the 10. I'm behind on this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm always behind on my stuff. Sorry.
No, we're the same way. We really are the same way. Plus, you know, this being our first live, it's new for us, you know, because we're like looking at you talking and stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, look over at the chat, you know. So I apologize, chat. Like, definitely not trying to ignore anybody. Promise we're not.
Oh no, you guys always make a point of thanking everybody and stuff. So I think
we do appreciate everyone.
I think people definitely know that.
And I just think this is so amazing because we have wanted to do this for so long and like be able to talk, you know, live where we could talk with the people that comment on our videos, you know, that are there for us and support us, you know, like where we can just talk to them, you know. So
let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to interrupt, even though I did.
Oh, you're fine.
Do you guys have memberships and stuff on your channel?
Not yet.
No, and I told hubby the other day, Toddy. I said, hubby, we need to set up, like, we need to look into that memberships thing and set it up. And he said, okay. He done told me, okay, 3 different times.
So I just want to tell you something. I didn't want to do memberships because I don't have special videos for members.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to be unfair. I heard that in one of your videos.
Right. So, but it was AG Tactical. Those of you that don't know AG Tactical, please go show him some love. Not that he needs anything from this channel. His channel's blowing up. But AG Tactical, when his channel was smaller, it was always bigger than my channel. But when his channel was smaller, he showed a lot of great love. And I'm sure he would still show a lot of great love. We just have been doing different things. But we were both like on the same page on things. And he said to me, hey, Toddy, you need to go ahead and do memberships and let it be up to the people to decide whether they want to support your channel or not. Let it be up to them. Don't make it your decision. You have it up there and you let people decide. Because if that's the way they want to thank you, then you should allow them that. And I thought about that and I said, you know what? nobody has to do it.
Right.
And I found that that's a lot of people just want to do it to be a part and show support. So what I did was I did the lowest you can get. I think it's $1.99. And I have it. And, you know, it's just if people want to support, like, as you see, there's probably been 20 or 30 and 10 of them were gifted at one point tonight.
Yeah.
Were gifted. And it's just a way of people saying, you know, hey, thank you. It doesn't mean that you're making somebody do something. You know what I'm saying? So you should definitely look into it, and I could help you. I could help you see what you're doing on that one.
Yeah, that would be great, because we don't want to seem like we're favoring certain people over other people or anything like that. I mean, when you said that in your video, the way you explained how you did it, I loved that about it. Like, it's just to support the channel, you know, if you want to.
Yeah,
like,
there's
I really liked that.
Yeah, because listen, I know that $3 could be hard on months. I know that, you know, like
truly, yeah.
There's people that are trying. Hey, 1980. There's people that are trying, you know, to make it in this world, and the cost of living. Red, I want to know what happened there. The cost of living and everything hasn't caught up with salaries and stuff. So I never wanted to be like, well, these people have a little bit more money than those people. Let me make videos for them. I just had I just didn't like that. I didn't, I don't have a problem with channels that do that. But first of all, I don't have the time to make special stuff for members. And so I'm not giving anything special to members. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you know, so everything's kind of even, but I get channels that do it. But of course, you know, they're doing this full time, and they're also making special videos for members and setting up special lives and stuff for members. I get that if you have time to do it, and that's what you can do. And I've always said, listen, if I ever have to do that, I'll let you guys know that, you know, so that everything is totally transparent. Right now, you know, as you guys know, I have another job, so I don't have to do that. I appreciate, you know, the love and support. Of course, nobody has to make time for me. Nobody has to make time for us. So when they make time, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, it is. That's why we are so grateful that people come to watch our videos, to listen to what we have to say. Because I know my voice, like, I know I have this deep Southern accent. I know my voice can be terrible. And like my mom, you know, like, or our mom, you know, it's weird to say my mom, because I'm used to saying our mom, but or just mama. But you know, she's always, you know, taught me growing up, you know, you don't ask people for money, you don't beg people for anything. You know, she always taught me those morals growing up, you know. So I just never, you know, I never knew what to do about the memberships, but I would like to set it up for the people who would like to do it. Oh, thank you, 1980 millennial.
Absolutely. I'm glad there's a lot of love here for AG Tactical. Yeah, he's funny. I really like him. I really
I've got to watch him.
He works really hard. He's a one-man show. He works really hard. I used an Aussie clip too, but it didn't get taken down. But it told me that I won't be getting any money from it because I used the clip, but I left it up there. I didn't take it down. Gen X, she's talking about what happened with.
Oh yeah, I've seen where hers got taken down. Yeah,
I guess hers got
copyright.
TikTok. Mine came up as a copyright. But just, you know, that I just wouldn't be getting paid for it, and that was okay because I wanted the message more than the money. Like, I wanted to put out what I wanted to put out, so it was okay.
Opa's Angel gifted 5 memberships. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
For Toddy.
Yeah, so you got to do this stuff on your channel. That's
Yeah,
so,
we're excited. We're excited to get into it more and do it more. And we truly appreciate you helping us with it, honestly.
of course, of course. You guys put a lot of work into your channel, so of course, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we're a community. I'd like to think that we're a community.
Yeah.
And I needed help with my stuff, and I had people helping me. You know what I'm saying? Why would it? You gotta pay the shit forward, man. You just gotta pay the shit forward. You just, you know what I mean? There's, we have a really good community of people that, content creators that, well, Gen X says we got the best community, so she's right. We got the best community. And
Yeah,
we
we
got
do.
each other's backs and stuff like that. And I think
That's true.
that's really important. Absolutely, very, very important.
Yeah.
Very
Someone asked if mom is my mom or hubby's mom. She's actually my mom. We just both call her mom, or I say mama, but hubby will mess with her and say mom or whatever. He loves to aggravate my mom to try to make her laugh and stuff. He'll pick with her and everything a lot. You should see the two of them working on a project or something at her house together, or just
Right.
simply like doing yard work together.
Dancing in Walmart.
Yep. I wasn't with them. They they went to Walmart the other day, and Abby said that Mama had him dancing in Walmart.
I think that's awesome. I think that is so awesome. So, if I ask you anything that is too personal, I want you just to tell me you don't want to answer the question. But how long have you guys been married, if that's not too personal?
Oh no, it's not. Our 7th wedding anniversary is coming August 25th.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And how
We've
long
been
have I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
How long have you known each other for?
Oh gosh. Well, okay. We've known each other. Let me add it up because we've known each other since I was like 13.
Wow.
Um
Okay.
But
Well,
hubby
we
did
didn't really.
hubby didn't talk to me then though. Because he's just a couple years older than I am. So, at that time, he's like
There's a big, you don't
15,
want to hang out with a
16.
kid.
Yeah, yeah. So he thought
Mhm.
he was too good to talk to me. Even though he thought I was cute, he wouldn't talk to me. Plus, like at that time he had a girlfriend, when I was 13, he had a different girlfriend. But then we got together a few years later. But so yeah, we've known each other. Gosh, okay, so like 23 years. It's been
Wow.
23
We've
years.
been together
We've been together 18 years.
18.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, because
That,
we started
that's
dating as a
successful.
teen.
That is so successful. Congratulations. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know a lot of people want to ask us questions, and we thought about, if we done the memberships, we would do a Q&A for the members, but then we were like, well, that's not fair because people who may not be able to afford the membership, like what you were talking about, may want to know the answers to these questions, because we have had, a couple people comment and ask questions, or say, they, like, one person commented, she's super sweet person, but I'm not going to say her name, but she's a super sweet person that subscribed to us, and she got upset with us. And we've always told people, hey, just if we upset you or anything in any way, just let us know. Just comment to us, talk to us. Like, just let us know. We're all like one big family here. Like, we can talk it out. Or agree to disagree. We're all adults. But she got upset because we didn't answer a question. It was because we didn't see it. It was like on a video where there's hundreds of comments and we didn't see it. But it
Yeah.
was whether or not we had children. And we just kind of told her that's something we're working on right now. And that's kind of all we wanted to say about it right now.
Right,
you know?
right.
So,
Well, here's the thing. That happened to me where I missed somebody's comment. and I didn't mean to miss their comment, and they
Right.
wrote me, and you know, here's the thing, like, give me a chance. You know what I mean? Like, give me a chance. Don't take anything for granted. Give me a chance to at least say, oh, I didn't see your comment, or I saw your comment and I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie to you. So the thing was, I didn't see that person's comment. So, I mean, you know, and they got upset. And I thought to myself, here's the thing, you guys know who I am. Like, if I'm going to stand up for what's right and I'm going to be fair about what's right, then why wouldn't I be fair and stand up for what's right in my own community? So if I didn't see something and it surprised you and was out of character for me, then chances are it wasn't something I did if it's out of character for me. You know,
Right.
give me the benefit of the doubt. So you know, so I told this person, I was like, listen, man, you know, I would never not talk to you about something. I didn't intentionally miss your name and stuff. And, you know, and everything was okay after that.
Yeah, that's
you know,
what we did. And everything was okay after we explained, you know, that we just didn't see your comment.
right.
And come to find out, she had deleted it. She deleted her comment because she felt bad for asking. Because that's what she was asking was, do we have children?
Right.
And then
right,
she
right,
felt bad for asking that and deleted the comment and
right.
then got upset that we didn't answer. But it all turned out okay. And we're glad, you know.
Yeah.
And you
It's
know, Leland Squirrels has a channel too.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, she has a channel too that she was trying to grow there a little bit.
Yeah, no, she's definitely trying to grow her channel. We've done a few shout outs for Leland. And she's here. I heard that CJ said, or Gen X, somebody said that they were going to subscribe to her channel.
Yeah,
So,
she
yeah.
puts different stuff up about have you seen that girl Eugenia? I don't know her last name, but
Clooney?
yeah, I think something like that. You know, she's like really skinny. Like
Yeah.
I guess she has. I don't know if you can say this on YouTube, but I think she has A or
Yep. Or B.
or
Yep.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And she, if
She's
people
mad
dislike
thin.
her so much.
Mad thin. She has an eating disorder, is what it looks like.
Yes, yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Clooney.
But,
Yeah.
and she to the point where she was on a video one time. We actually seen a clip on Leland Squirrel's channel where she tried to drink a sip of water and her body was wanting to reject it because it was that bad. I was like, wow, you know,
Wow. That is
feel like
terrible.
yeah, we want to get into other things, other topics and stuff like that, like we were talking about earlier and stuff. We just haven't had a chance to. I mean, we have a little bit on our channel, but you know, just not that much.
Well, as you make schedules for your channel and stuff, and I just feel like before you are completely pigeonholed by Gypsy Rose, show people that there's another interest in the stuff. And I think it's a great way to do it is to like do a collaboration with Milk Honey and Mayhem about, you know, history, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
Does she have an email where we can email her?
yeah, so yeah, she has an email at milkhoneyandmayhem@gmail.com, right, Jamie?
Okay. Yeah, let us know, Milk Honey and Mayhem, because we'll email you, and then hopefully, you know, you could help us, you know, get into it, especially like talking about history and things like that.
Yeah. Well, have you checked out her channel?
Um,
Jamie's channel, Milk Honey and Mayhem, because you can see basically the work that she does. She's got a great channel. She's natural.
no, but I've seen her on your channel. Wasn't she on your channel doing a live?
Yeah, you can't get rid of
Yeah.
her, you know. I'm joking.
Yeah, I seen her there. That's where I seen her for the first time. So I'm glad, you know, so I
Yeah.
know now to like check out these other channels and stuff. Because like
Well, she
I'll
made
start checking them
cucumber
out.
salad the other day, and I guess Gen X made it. So that's cool.
Oh, that cucumber salad, that has been real popular like here lately. And there's different ways of making it. I've heard it's like really, really good, but I don't know the best way of making it because
Well,
there's
you
a
got
few
to
different
check
ways.
out Milk Honey and Mayhem's video because she does it.
I definitely will.
And it seems like a lot of people liked it. So good for you guys. Good for you guys. Gypsy's birthday is today.
It's July 27th. What's today? Oh yeah, today. So I was wrong about they done the tattoos on her birthday. So sorry about that. They did the tattoos though like yesterday or the day before or something.
Hey, listen, if
they
they
went out
did
on
her
her birthday.
tattoos at 12:01, they did it on her birthday, right?
Hey, that's true.
Yeah.
Knowing them, they probably did because apparently they did go out for her birthday. They were on someone's live. You know, Gypsy's got her TikTok down right now, but they were on someone else's live and they were like going out partying and stuff.
Right. Okay, cool. So let me ask you this. As far as I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at stuff.
And I was too. I hope that's not a bad thing that you go to sleep listening to us.
The videos are so long, she has to.
No.
Yeah, Hubby will get on to me like sometimes, like he'll be like, "Yeah, that was like an hour long. They're not gonna want to listen to that." like, I still had something to say.
Yeah, I don't know that that's true, and you can see how long people are listening to your videos because you get your analytics, right?
Right. Yeah. We learned to look at all that stuff, and we have a lot of people that
guys are doing. I think you guys are just doing a great job on YouTube. I mean, your channel's a year old now, and you've gotten how many subscribers again? Almost
4,660.
I bet you'll have 5,000. I think you'll have 5,000 by the end of the month. I think you will.
I hope so.
Yeah, you guys, because you guys are doing great. You see, you got people here saying, I love long videos. You see, you're always going to get people. You have Estiana. How you doing, Esti?
Oh, hey.
You know what I'm saying? You got people saying that they like.
Thank you, Miss Faven.
1980. You see what I'm saying? So
I see people popping out videos that are 8 minutes long or whatever throughout the day, and then we'll get one out that's an hour long.
That's all right. A lot of people like the deep dives, and some people like the shorter videos. That's all right. If you got something to say, like Lovey says, if you got something to say, go ahead and say it. We got a lot of people saying here that they like longer videos.
Yeah, I know. I seen 1980 say that, and 1980 to me, like in my opinion, her videos are shorter, and I'll be wanting them to be longer, especially when she was making her fancy videos. Man, I love those. I hate that she had to take them down for a little while, but I get it. I understand. But yeah, I like her videos. Like, I wish she would make them a little longer.
Well, Fancy, Fancy's taking credit for a bunch of stuff Fancy shouldn't be taking credit for. And Fancy, I heard somebody from Cajun Navy Gen giving like Fancy credit because we have so much information from Fancy. We have so much wrong information from Fancy.
Yes.
I mean, not just and that's the stuff that makes me question Fancy and these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even now, I was scrolling, what was it? I think like yesterday or something on YouTube, and one of her shorts, even though I'm not subscribed to her, not trying to be mean, but I'm not, her video, her short popped up, and I was like, I was watching it, and it was like, I forgot exactly what she was saying, but it was like she was taking credit for the emails coming out and stuff. Oh, she was saying something about Ken, oh, Ken, I know the real reason you weren't in a relationship with Gypsy, or the real reason you broke up with Gypsy, even though you don't want to say it. And she never said the real reason. Well, so do we. We all have the emails now. thanks to Into the Weeds and 1980 Millennial.
That's right. That's right. So here's what I think. And I know that I'm cutting you off, but here's the real thing about Fancy, because I want people to understand this. Fancy supposedly had all this information, so she claims. She got it all wrong. She didn't even go through it. There's the content creator. She had all this information, she claims, and didn't go through it, and had other people go through it, and then wants to take credit for going through it, and then realizing it was wrong and wants to now tell people, oh, well, she didn't do it, they did it. And, you know, I mean, like, that's Fancy. And that's the problem with Fancy. Yeah, she had the information maybe, but she also did that stupid ass live stream with Ryan where they did the whole mockumentary of how Dee Dee was unalive. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Where they do this, they do each stab wound and they call it out by number.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. I was thinking Ryan Anderson, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. And then, so they even said something to the effect of that the crime was committed. This was Fancy's information. The crime was committed in the playhouse in the back, in the little shed in the back, and then dragged. Remember that? It was dragged and it was left to freeze out in the shed, and it was dragged. In the meantime, the autopsy report, which supposedly Fancy had all the information for, clearly showed, you know, that the temperature, the thermostat was brought low, and I mean, just she had put so much wrong information that it screwed up a lot of the stuff, you know, a lot of the info that we needed. And it makes me wonder, is she working for them?
Yeah, we wondered that too. And that's why when we got started, we didn't know any content creators yet or anything like that. So we didn't know, you know, how to reach out to other people, you know, for information. And, you know, we didn't realize there's so many, and it's gotten even better in the last several months, you know, on quote this side, you know, with the creators, you know, kind of teaming up and sharing information with each other and stuff, you know, for free, you know, the way we should be able to do, you know, whereas Fancy will get information and try to put it behind a paywall. It's like, and I heard you say something about Into the Weeds podcast had to put their watermark on something because she stole their information and tried to put it behind a paywall.
That's so what happened, because somebody was giving Into the Weeds a hard time about watermarking, and you know, they had shared stuff. They don't share everything with everybody, and I thought to myself, no, people need to know this. I don't want people to think Into the Weeds hoard stuff. First of all, they don't hoard things. They're very generous. It's a very generous, and
they definitely
and the last time they did that, yes, Fancy watermarked their shit and put it up behind a paywall.
Yeah, that's
so
don't dirty.
Blame them for, they're not putting shit behind a paywall, but how dare they? Here, look, this is Gen X. Look at what she wrote. She's right, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, she did. She absolutely gatekeep the truth. She did. That's why when we were starting out, we made phone calls. We, you know, tried to look into anything and everything we could, videos and other things. And we kind of quickly learned, you know, like the people we could truly listen to, like you, like I was saying, like you were one of the first people we started watching. So, you know, like we kind of quickly learned who we could.
Good. Listen, that makes me feel good, because I would much rather have people say kind things about me than say fucked up shit, pardon my language, like they say about Fancy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah,
like Fancy has built her own reputation, and now she's got to fix that, but she's shown it with the way she's treated her subscribers. You know, that, I mean, she's done some horrible stuff that she's, right? Hubby? I mean, think about it, right, Hubby?
Yeah.
That's what he was about to say. Like, you're right.
Well, I was gonna say you're about the only creator that I'll sit and listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true too. He don't like to sit and listen to long videos. He's one of the ones that don't like long videos.
Right.
But like, but he'll sit there and listen to your videos. Like, I can just send him one of your videos and he'll sit there and watch it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That really makes me happy, because I mean, I love that, subscribers. I love these comments with, I love having coffee with you. This is the way I start my day. That means something to me. Let me tell you something. That means something to me, to the point that I make sure that happens for those people. Like, I make sure, whether my schedule changes or my schedule's the same, I make sure as I do my damnedest to get a video out by 7:00 in the morning, because I know people are counting on it.
Right.
And you got to show up. If people are showing up for you, you got to show up you got to show appreciation back. And what happened with Fancy, in my opinion, was she took that all for granted. Nobody owed Fancy shit. They didn't know Fancy anything. And Fancy
you're right.
had this attitude that these people owed her nothing. No, they didn't. First of all, you didn't do such a good job for these people. Like, you held information and gatekeep stuff and sent the wrong narrative out for a while there. So what have you really done? You all right, buddy? So what have you really done? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't feel sorry for Fancy, and Fancy's getting what she deserves, and it was because of her own behavior. You can't treat people like they're insignificant, especially when you're counting on them and asking them for money. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and she has no shame in her game, like screaming at people saying, "Give me the money for this, give me the money for that." Like, what? I could never, like, even without the screaming, I could never be like, "Give me the money for this," or "I want the money for that," or "I need the money for this." I couldn't do that. I couldn't. When
She's live right now. I'm sorry. Somebody said in the comments.
No, I've seen it.
You can't ask people for stuff. I mean, to me, that's I don't know why she feels so entitled. I think so too. Let me tell you something. I wasn't trying to give her that much credit, but I do think that she's behind them now, because everybody, like, there's too much stuff going on there. I loved the picture of the Hulk with Fancy. I loved that. I saw that, with a picture of Fancy as the Hulk.
Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, hubby?
No.
I haven't seen
she's all green. She's all green. I've seen it. It's
I'm just picturing it.
That's what it is. I've heard things about Cajun Navy, and
I've questioned about her. I don't know about her. I know she helped do the billboard, which I thought was awesome. That they did the mobile billboard.
I was all for the billboard. Absolutely. Yep, I agree. But
there went hubby.
There's some questionable stuff with Cajun Navy, Jen, and I don't know if she's good, bad, or indifferent, but the fact that she gave Fancy all this credit, and I'm pretty sure it was her. I apologize if it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure she said that that Fancy got. You're right, buddy.
Oh, that Milo?
He's actually playing.
Oh,
playing. I thought he was. Well, he's sneezing because he's happy, but he's playing. But yeah,
they're so cute.
I think that there's something going on between them. Listen. I think I don't trust Fancy. I don't trust Fancy, and I think that she's done some really shady shit, and she would sell anybody to get her story the way she wants it. And I think that's just, it's not a good thing. You know, I mean, like, she's not a nice person. She's just not a nice person. And the information she puts out there screws us out.
It really does. And we had to work from, like, you know, when we first started our channel, you know, we just worked from like kind of what we knew. Like, so you know, I've taken some, you know, psych courses, several psych courses. So, you know, I'm not like I would never claim to be like a professional, you know, lie analyst, you know, person or anything like that. But like when we first started, you know, I started doing like the video, or not but we started doing the videos where like we would put some type of video that Gypsy did up and show people and teach people like how you know she's lying by different movements of the eyes, the face, and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's cool.
We started with stuff like that until we started gaining more information on the case, and then started getting more comfortable with it. Yeah, I like doing stuff like that.
Do you remember that television show that did that with the lies? Why Would I Lie? Or do you remember that television show?
I've heard of something like that.
You should check it out. It's an older show now, but that was it. And they would catch people in lies, and they would go through like the whole thing about the crow's feet and this and that. Yeah, it's called Why Would I Lie? It was really good. And you know who was in it? Let me, where's my phone? Oh, I want to make
I was sitting here doing the same thing. I was going to try to Google it.
Jennifer Beals played the wife. She had a small role, but I'm pretty sure it was called Why Would I Lie, or Why Do I Lie? And it was about why would I lie? An investigation. Lie to Me. No, it was called Lie to Me. Lie to Me. That was the name of it.
Okay, why?
Tim Roth. Yeah, it was with Tim Roth.
No.
I was seeing it.
You see?
What? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Oh, that was a great show. It ran for 2 years. The world's leading deception researcher, Dr. Cal Lightman, studies facial expression, body language, and tone of voice to determine when a person is lying.
Yeah, well, heck, her voice changes so much. You can't really go by that.
Are you talking about Gypsy? Gypsy's got a personality for every moment. She is so freaking crazy. Like she's crazy, and she'll change her personality in the same paragraph.
Yes, she does. Hubby called her when she was at Jazz Fest, and she was doing that thing, you know, you punch at me, I'll punch back 10 times harder. He was calling her wannabe whiny ghetto baby, WWGB or whatever.
But it's true. It's true. No, that was a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies, Gen X. Why Would I Lie, with Tristan.
I'm gonna look into that now.
Why Would I Lie was a different movie. Lie to Me is the television show. Why Would I Lie was a movie. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, with Treat Williams. And he played a guy named Cletus. I have a beta fish named Cletus after Treat Williams that I got like 2 weeks before Treat Williams died.
Oh, like, that's so cool.
Yeah, before, cool. Like, and it was weird because nobody knew he was gonna die or anything, and because he had that motorcycle accident, somebody hit him, and
man.
And so he died, but like 2 weeks before, right? Yeah, Gen X, remember, I'm trying to get that movie. I can't get that movie. The only way apparently you could get that movie is on VHS, and I don't have a VHS.
Cletus?
They don't make that movie on DVD. It was such a good movie. That movie stuck with me all these years later. Did you see the movie, Gen X? It was a great movie.
Wait, are y'all talking about Cletus?
Cletus from that Why Would I Lie, that movie from a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Thank
You
you,
have
Justin.
the movie? No, do you have the movie? Oh God, do you really have?
You're gonna have to send it in the mail. You're gonna have to send it snail mail so Toddy can borrow it.
But I don't have a VHS tape. Treat Williams died a few years ago. Voice. Treat Williams died in a car accident up in Vermont, I believe it was. A few years ago, he got somebody hit his motorcycle and he died. Yeah.
That's sad, man. That's horrible.
It's on Betamax. Oh my God, you still have a Betamax machine?
What is a Betamax? Y'all lost me.
It was like a VHS. It was the competition.
Oh, okay.
You can't stream it. You can't stream the thing. Oh yeah, stream it for me. Yeah, take a video of it. Oh,
yeah, you could do that.
Please. I would love that. I've been looking for that movie. You just can't find that movie.
Gen X, you got to do it now.
Red, come on.
That would make her year.
And run it for 2 hours and just put it up on YouTube. Send me the link. Oh God, that would make my night watching that movie. I love that movie. I haven't seen it. Listen, I know that we're off topic, but this is the way.
No, you're fine.
So this I'm going to read this to you because this movie was something else. That's where I learned the word fabricator, because he was instead of liar, it was a better way of calling somebody a liar. You could say they fabricated stuff. So hang on, it's funny. Hang on one second.
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I love that. I love that Red has it. Of course she has it. All right, so let me.
But she's going to have to record it somehow for you and send it to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So let me tell you, this was called Why Would I Lie? And okay, 1980. So that's how old the movie is, from 1980.
And that was before I was born.
Right? Cletus is a compulsive liar, though he prefers the term fabricator to lie. Fabrication to lie. When he becomes a social worker, he's assigned the case of a boy named George. Hang on.
Boy named George is on Amazon and Netflix.
No, you can't get it off Netflix.
I don't know. Misbehaving said it was on Amazon and Netflix, like Amazon Prime and Netflix.
No, I have to look.
Wait. No.
No, it's not, because I have it to my wish list. I have it to my wish list, and it's not. No. Don't mess with my head. That's not true. You can't mess with it. A quirky but family movie. I'm telling you, this was a really good movie. He lied all the time. And I don't know why this movie stuck with me all these years, but I love it.
I've got to watch this now. I've got to figure out a way to watch this.
Good luck finding it. So somebody wrote something here about, wait a minute. Somebody wrote something here about Dexter.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, but I've watched all the Dexter. I haven't watched the new Dexter. Have you watched the new Dexter?
We haven't watched Dexter at all. Is it good? What is it about?
It's about a serial killer that kills serial killers.
Oh wow! Okay, serial killers don't kill serial killers.
Yeah.
We need to watch that one. Like, is it on Netflix?
Please. What?
Yeah, that would be awesome if Gen X could do that.
Yeah.
And pull it up for you. Okay, so I have a question. This is kind of jumping back to Gypsy for a second. I seen where you had made a video about it, and also when Ken was doing his little live the other day, wanting to box Ryan in the boxing ring or whatever. I seen where like people were throwing up tomato emojis and egg emojis and stuff, and snowflakes. He was definitely skiing, in my opinion.
Right.
But like, because I have allergies all year round. I really do. Like, I'll be constantly clearing my throat, but you hear me sniffle, it's like I don't know if y'all heard that or not just now, but that's
Yes.
my sniffle. Like, you know,
Right,
you wouldn't hear it like you heard it on his live. But then we seen all the banana emojis, and we seen that, and we heard that there was something in the emails. We hadn't gotten to that email yet.
Oh, so you want to know about the bananas?
Yes.
Okay,
What
I'll
are
tell
the
you.
bananas?
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you. Apparently,
because you can't eat bananas anymore in your cereal now.
yeah. So apparently, when Gypsy was incarcerated, you know, I don't think she could use her toothbrush to please herself. So she wrote something to the effect that she gave whoever she was writing to the impression that she showed sweet love to a banana. However, we don't know if that banana was peeled or not.
Oh my God. Well, wait, while she was in prison or before, or
well, when she was, she wrote this letter while she was in prison. Is 1980 still here? 1980, are you still in the? Because you know that this means so much to me, guys. It means so much to me when you tell me that I start your day. It means a lot to me. That's why I try to show up every day by 7 o'clock for you guys. I'm serious because I know that.
Tottie's amazing. She is, and then you're there, you know, in the afternoons, you know, for those of us who aren't up that early, you know, like Hubby will be up that early sometimes, but not me.
I'm trying. Well, that's a good thing about you can always go to the
She was excited she got 2 bananas at prison breakfast to have fun with. Oh my gosh. Oh my. So she took her banana off her tray. Oh my goodness.
Now let's see how clever Gypsy is, because what she should have done by rights, just so you guys know, is she should have done is she should have used that banana, right, while the peel was on, and then unpeel it and eat it. And she could have had the banana 2 ways.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. God, I hope she had the peeling on it.
We don't know if she peeled the bananas. We don't know. She got 2 bananas. I don't know. I could see Gypsy trying one. Let's try it with the peel. Let's try it without the peel.
But why? And then why 2 bananas? What was you doing with the second one while you was playing with the first one? Was the second one for later, or was the second one for at the same time? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's so gross. But seriously, like, you never know with her.
Well, here's the thing. She wrote that in a letter to somebody. Like, she wrote that.
I guess she's never had any STDs because she brushes herself clean down there. You know, we all know that with her toothbrush.
It's so funny.
Y'all can tell what goes through my mind. Like, this will be stuff I want to say in videos, and sometimes I just keep my mouth shut. But like, if I'm being real,
do your little funny videos. You can do your very funny videos. Everybody's got a joke here. Very appealing. Did it appeal to you? Was that the banana that appealed to you?
Like, I just have these thoughts, like, you know, like, wonder what she did with the second banana, and wonder why as much stuff as she's stuck in her orifices, you know, like, wonder why she's never had any STDs. If she hasn't, we don't know.
She probably. Here's the question, though. The question is, like, where is this behavior gone? Like, you know that it didn't go anywhere. It's still within her. So where is it showing up? You know what I mean? Like, how is it showing up? Where is it showing up?
I know, because I don't believe that Ken satisfies her, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think
she said that. She said that basically since the baby, that he has kind of pulled himself away. And I think, you know, listen, here's the thing. Really? Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. We got something here. Hang on a second. Somebody said something about that show, that movie. Who's the one that wrote something about that? Wait, because somebody said that it's on a certain channel. Like, seriously? Wait a minute. Who's the one that just wrote that? Here we go.
Gen X, that was funny. What the end of a banana is called. That was
Video.
funny.
Can you send me the link to that, Opus Angel, at toddy1skip@gmail.com? Please send me the link to that. Oh, that would make my night. Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You want to see that movie, huh?
Yes, she does. She wants that movie.
Well, as soon as I found out that Red had it, I'm like, take a video of that movie for me and send it to me, please. But
did you see what Gen X said the end of a banana is called? Is that really true though, or are you just being funny, Gen X?
I don't see it. What'd she write?
Go back up the chat a little bit. She said, "You know what the end of the banana is called? The bananas.
No, I think she's.
Okay,
she's
you're
okay.
I
think it's a play on words.
I was about to say that can't be real. That can't.
No, but I think it's a play on words. I don't need the bananas. Yeah, I hear her.
Like bananas.
She's so funny. She's so funny.
I see that. It's funny.
Here, wait. We got something here. Here you go. You got an answer. Do you read that comment, guys? Lovey and Hubby.
Comment, baby.
Oh, what?
Herpes at the fridge at the crime scene. I bet you it wasn't movies.
And Fancy said it was in the top of the closet, but I'm wondering if there was that big bottle. It was a liquid medication, and we did look that up, and we seen that it was for herpes. But like, we're wondering, you know how people can get like mouth sores and
yes, I went there right in my head, and I love what I love. Let me tell you something. I love that you are showing grace, even though we can't stand Gypsy. I love that you were showing grace by saying, the benefit of the doubt, and you did the same thing with Ken. Where you were showing, that maybe it wasn't. It sounds like it. And the fact that he moved the camera away and the fact that his jaw, here's the only issue that I had with that. And I questioned that myself because I've done that. I did that 40 years ago. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So when you do that kind of, then there's usually something at the end where your throat, there's something, there's a drip, there's something. And there was no reaction like that. I didn't hear. So I didn't hear what I thought I should hear at the end of the.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's almost like when you take a shot or you take a drink. You know how, you take the drink, but then there's always the reaction after of the or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with snow. Okay. I didn't hear that. So that's why I said, well, that should be there. Where's that? You know what I mean? So
that's true.
I'm like, I don't know if it's allergies. I would hate to throw something on somebody that's not true.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a past with drugs. We know that.
He does, but it's not that far. And the fact that he has an alcohol problem, and that continues to this day because he's always going to have an alcohol problem. As long as he's still drinking alcohol. I mean, he's always going to have an alcohol problem, whether he's actively fighting that problem, which it doesn't seem like he is. He goes out and he drinks. He's had 2 or 3 DUIs. Like, that doesn't scream like you have a problem at this point. Like, you probably shouldn't even be working as a bartender. It's clear, that there's a problem. So because of things like that, that doesn't look so good for him. But I still wouldn't go ahead and just call him or just say, listen, he did a line of coke. I don't know that. We don't know that. That's speculation.
But I don't believe it was vape though, because there was no there was no vape smoke. There was no cloud or
Well,
anything.
I don't think it was. I don't think, is that what he said it was, vape? That
well, several people in the chat were saying, "Why are you vaping around your baby?" So a lot of people thought he was like he had just hit like a vape, but I don't think it was vape either because I never seen any vape.
Yeah,
smoke.
I didn't see that either. I thought, you know what, I know that people accused him of doing snow, and
someone said Gypsy said he was vaping.
Oh,
well, we can't believe what Gypsy
not
says.
a word she says, not a word. Like, you can't believe a word she says.
Yeah, but I do wonder what the herpes meds are for. Like, is it like something like sores on her mouth and stuff? Because we know she needed the feeding tube, you know, because the doctors literally wrote it in her medical records that she, you know, she had food aversions. Yeah, she didn't want to eat, so it would make that would make your mouth more dry and maybe, I don't know, maybe she developed sores around her mouth and it was maybe for that. But then again, you know, she is very hyperactual, you know, and so it could have been for that as well. Because we all know Dee Dee didn't have a leash on her, didn't have a, so to speak, you know, or any type of grip on Gypsy. She done what she wanted to do.
Exactly. I think that the person in that house that was the ABUSER was Gypsy.
Yes.
And the person being ABUSED was Dee Dee.
Yeah, we did a video on that. We've done a few videos that got copyrighted, but they were so important. The messages in them and the facts in them were so important that, you know, even though we wouldn't make a cent off of them, we still left them up because it was just important to get out there.
Right, exactly.
That's one of them. It was the video that we titled Gypsy Aid. Like that's how we put it in the title, because we tried to put ABUSE, you know, but we couldn't spell it out.
Right, so that's when you could use the asterisk. You should use.
Well, we tried that, and it still copyrighted us. So I was like, "Well, screw
it."
That's
not a copyright. That's not a copyright. That would
put us in red.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. So I think that there might have been something copywritten, but that wouldn't be language. Just so you know, language. So I think you might have read that wrong. When you get something like that again, or if you have a screenshot of that and you send it to me, I can explain to you how to read that so that you understand what it is that they're asking of you.
Okay, I may be able to go back to the video and pull it up and send you a screenshot later of it. Yeah. But yeah, we just put Gypsy Aid DD, like A''D. You know, we just
I put stuff up there with the asterisks all the time. There's something more to that. I think you're reading something wrong about that.
Yeah, I noticed that you do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I honestly think that there's something. There's something that I think you misread something. I think that there might be a copyright thing going on, and you're looking for language, and it's not language. There's actually a copyright thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to send you a screenshot or something and let you look at it.
We fixed that part, and
no, but she's saying it might not have been the
you
word
thought it was. It might not have been what you thought it was.
It might not have been the ABUSE word. It might have been something else.
Yeah, because that would come up yellow. That really wouldn't come up red. The red is usually copyright. Copyright is not language. It's two different things. You know what I'm saying?
When we changed the language back, though, when we took abuse off, that's
don't say ABUSE.
Oh, well, when we took used off.
No, I get it. Yeah, then it worked. Everything was fine with it.
Yeah, it worked after that.
Yeah.
So it must have been that.
When we changed it to
it's copyright, or it'll tell you if it's copyright, or if it's it'll tell you if it's copy. Nobody should be judging anybody. Who's judging you, Leland?
Yeah.
No, it'll usually red is the copyright. So
yeah, because it put us in red, but it said this won't affect your channel. So it's not like a copyright where if you put a song in your video, it wasn't like that, but it did put us in red. But when we changed it to Gypsy Aid Dee, because we absolutely believe she ABUSED Dee, she did. We absolutely believe that. She was the one in control in that house. But yeah, when we changed it, it fixed it.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, we had to do the A''D. But and now so we know we can use asterisk.
That's weird because I put that. You see that I put an asterisk in there, and I don't have that issue. I mean, so that's why I thought that was weird. So I do want to make an announcement. This is a very important announcement. So somebody, hang on, this is extremely important. So I got the movie that you guys sent me the link to in the my email. So I have Why Would I Lie?
Do you really?
I will be watching this on my big screen TV tonight, and I can't thank you enough. You guys made my night. What a gift! You guys gave me a great gift. I've been wanting to watch this movie forever, and you could bet your ass I will be taping the shit. I will be taping the shit because I've been trying to watch this movie forever, and that just made my night. I am so grateful. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you.
Thank y'all for doing that for Toddy. Seriously.
Because I'm off tonight. I'll still have a video by 7 in the morning, and of course, don't forget 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We do the talk between me and Rebecca Mitchelo, about recovery and all that, and we're doing that on the new channel now. The movie's called Why Would I Lie? And so we're on the channel. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip. And what I do is I usually will go ahead and put on the issues with Toddy One Skip, the post that will bring you to the 9 o'clock meeting that we have on Monday.
Catherine B. It's called Why Would I Lie?
Yeah, the movie's called Why Would I Lie? And it's great because I got it now. I'm so happy. I'm totally elated. I am like, thank you so much. Bing, boing, bing.
That bing, boing, bing.
You know where I got that from?
Where?
We were talking about, who was I? No, I was talking to Jamie about Bailey Sarian. You know who Bailey Sarian is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Bailey, she does she does makeup madness on Monday, and then she does the weird history something like that. Okay,
yeah, on Wednesdays or something.
Yeah, I love her. But when she first started doing her series, she did her own little logo, right? And her logo, not her logo, she did like a little song. And her song was Shana Sha, Shana Sha. Remember that?
She would sit there and go Shana Sha, Shana Sha, Shana Sha.
And we loved it, right? We loved it. And then she stopped doing it. And I was like, oh, she should do it because that was good. So I figured that I wanted to I said, let me see what I can come up with. So I just did bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story.
We thought that was kind of neat. I showed that to Hubby when you started that other channel. Well, we thought you had just started that other channel anyway. Yeah. We didn't know it was your first channel. Yeah. But when I showed it to Hubby, we thought it was pretty cool that you did that at the beginning and the end of the video. Is that bing bong bing?
We kind of stopped watching Bailey Sarian because she done Gypsy Story years ago, but she hadn't redone it.
Yeah, we feel like she should redo it because it was almost like, because Christy Blanchard was in her comments of that video that she did about Gypsy.
Really?
And I kind of, if you go to Bailey Sarian's channel and you look up, she's only got one video on Gypsy. And like Hubby said, it was years ago. But like if you look up that video and just scroll through the comments, I mean, it's not far down in the comments. Christy Blanchard was in there saying, "Thank you so much for covering Gypsy for us and her story and all the ABUSC that she went through and all." It kind of just gave us the feeling that maybe Christy reached out to Bailey Sarian, because Gypsy was on a live one time. It was like shortly after she got out of prison, and Christy was telling Gypsy, "Hey, you can watch Bailey Sarian, you know, and learn some makeup tricks and stuff." And I caught that, and I kind of put two and two together, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes me feel like maybe Christy reached out to Bailey Sarian to, you know, talk to her to, you know, get her to do a story on Gypsy in the way they wanted it told. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know anything about that. But I did see, I like Bailey, and I know that, you know, that video is like 6 years old, so she had the information that everybody had at the time.
Right.
Whether she goes back and corrects that or not, you know, I don't know. I think that I just was, you know, I love her channel. I love her personality.
We do too. We still watch her because we like when she does the history stuff, the dark history stuff. It's really interesting. It is.
She's got a great personality for everything she does.
She
I think,
does.
and that's the thing that you know, and again, that's the thing that shows up with you guys. That's the thing that made me attracted to you guys, was your own, you know, you told a story, but you know, you did it exactly the way that you wanted your channel to portray. And that was by, you know, to have like a conversation around the dinner table or after dinner, sitting on the couch and just having a conversation about, and it was really casual, and the hi hubby, hi lovey, and all that. And then hubby's not here right now. He's not going to join. He wanted to be here, but you know, and that's the thing that I think makes people, you know, that's the impression people get of you guys, that, you know, you're a loving couple, a young, loving couple, which gives a lot of people hope. You know, and now we found out you're together for 18 years. So that's success right there. And that the love don't look like it's going anywhere. It's staying and it's growing. And that's something to totally be proud of. And the fact that you guys, you know, are making time for each other while also, you know, building a channel together where you both have an interest in it is just, it's wonderful. And I mean, that's the great thing about being a content creator and the many different content creators, is that we all have something that we want to put out there from our own angle of seeing it. And it's just hopeful that it gets a little traction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we are like that. We do want it to feel like a family, you know, and everything, like just a where everybody can just come to conversate, not to be mean or hateful, you know, cut anybody out or anything, but like where we can just all talk, even if we disagree, you know. Like we say it a lot, you know, y'all may change our minds or we may change yours, or we may agree to disagree and move on, you know, but it's okay.
Well, I have to tell you that there's one saying that I got from you guys that I have taken with me into the real world, and I'm putting it up right now.
Oh, girly pop.
I have used that in the real world. I have said, yo, girly pop, come here. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
I'll say that because I'll be like recording on the computer, looking at the computer, but fussing at Gypsy at the same time. I'm like, listen, girly pop.
Dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do we have Rebecca Mitchelo in the chat? Is that, I see a bunch of hi Rebecca's. I don't know if that's Rebecca Mitchelo.
Carol Reed said something. Where did that go?
Where's Carol?
What? Carol asked something. Hubby pointed.
Are you walking okay now?
Oh, yeah, my ankle. I was hard-headed and I was hard-headed and broke my ankle, like right after the hurricanes hit and everything last year, like back last fall or whatever.
Right.
And we had went over to our mom's house and she wasn't at home, and there was a tree that had fell on her fence, and it wasn't real big, so hubby and I could both kind of lift it and throw it, over the fence into the woods.
Right.
And so we went to do that, and I was on the opposite side of the fence, but the fence was still laid down because the tree fell on it. And hubby, had my hand and helped me, back over. And I wanted to say that real quick with what you were saying of how long we've been together and everything. I want to say we're not perfect though. We have, had our ups and downs, throughout the years, of course. So I don't want anybody to think we're trying to portray like we're perfect, like we're a perfect couple or anything like that.
I don't think that anybody's trying to. Go ahead, hubby.
Well, what do you mean we're not perfect?
You went off script there. Lovey went off script there.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But he was helping me back over the fence, and I ended up stepping on another tree that had fallen, and my ankle just rolled and my whole weight went down on it. So I went to urgent care and they put me in one of those boots. I took a picture of it and put it on our channel. And I stayed in that boot for several months, and I had hubby and mama like fussing at me. You need to go to the doctor. You need to go to the doctor. And I was like, no, because I'm scared they're going to say I need surgery. Because I've had like a major surgery done on one of my shoulders one time.
Right.
And so I was afraid of that. And I was like, no, because I've had a lot of surgeries in the past. And I was like, I don't want to have surgery. I'll just let it heal. I'll just get over it on my own. But it was swelling and it was bruising up. It wasn't getting blood to it and everything. Like, so I ended up having to go to the doctor, and they got me in physical therapy and stuff. Now I just have this like little small ankle brace that just kind of slips on my ankle.
Right.
That I have to stay in for just a few more weeks, and then I should be walking fine again, to answer that person's question. I didn't mean to go all around the forest.
No,
like
that's
that.
I'm glad. I saw that too, but I didn't know. That's exactly who we're talking to, Rebecca. It's exactly who we're talking to.
Hey, Rebecca.
So, and Rebecca and I are going to be at 9:00 tomorrow morning. I know, Rebecca, I haven't sent you the link, but I will. I'll send you the link, and we'll be on there. And guys, I am going to have to wrap this up. It's getting dark. I do want to take the dogs out one more time.
Okay. Oh, we just wanted to ask, how are you liking your new place, your new surroundings?
So I'm very happy with where I'm at. And I know that Danny is thrilled to not have noise over her head. I can see the difference in her. So yeah, I think that we're thriving. Thanks for asking. Right. I think everything's going great. But I will tell you this, and this is, so you could take this however you'd like to take this. So I don't want you to learn the hard way. And we got great subscribers. We got a great family here. But as you guys know, there are people on the internet that are looking to cause shit. So it's because of them that I'm sad to say that, I couldn't move where I wanted to move. I wanted to move on to a piece of property, and I ended up having to move into a trailer park because the police told me after what was going on, and the fact that, they're investigating the stuff that, I need to do my part and protect myself as well.
Oh, Tony, I'm sorry.
But anyway, no, that's fine. But I just wanted to say that, if you want to reach out to me privately and talk to me about my, where I live and stuff, I'm happy to do that. Unfortunately, it's not stuff I'm willing to share online anymore. And it's too bad because there's a lot of people that honestly really cared and wanted to see, but then you got that one or two people.
Yeah, no, we completely understand.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've told you about a situation before too. So yeah, we completely get it.
Yeah. So unfortunately, as much as you'd like to share with people, you know, and I've had people say, how do you like it? Can you do a video of your home? And, you know, I'm just not comfortable doing that right now. I'm not, I don't know if I have anything showing an address or anything, you know, I'm sorry. And I know that I have good people. There's good people that honestly love and want what's best for me. Those people I am 1000% grateful for. It's the other ones that ruined it for us, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but I think a lot of content creators are sorry about that. That's like us. We apologize that we can't always answer people's questions about, you know, about us that are more personal. So because we get that y'all want to know who y'all are listening to. We get that y'all want to know more about us and everything. We truly do. And you know, hopefully one day we will be able to share some more, you know, because we do want to, but you know, right now, like Toddy was just saying, you know, you have to be careful because of those one or two people, you know, that just want to take you down.
Yeah.
This day it is dangerous.
Well, we'll let you go, Toddy. You know you need to go.
Yeah,
but I wanted to thank you guys so much for allowing me to be the first ones to get you on a live stream. And I mean, I'm so grateful that you had trust in me and that, you know, you felt comfortable enough to come on here. And I'm hoping that we can start collaborating on things, and I will help you. You know, if you want to do live streams from your channel, just reach out to me. I can help you. You know, and please reach out to me about getting yourselves with some memberships and let people decide. You know, let people decide, you know, if they want to support you and how to support you, and let them show you some love the way that they want to show you some love. And take that from a content creator that told me that, you know what I'm saying? And he was right. We can't make decisions for the people that love us. If they want to, you know, support us, we have to allow them and just continue to work for them the way that we do. That's why they want to support us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for coming to our first live, and thank you, Toddy, for having us. Truly, like
of course.
That was awesome. This was awesome. Much. We truly had fun and appreciate it so much.
Yeah, I had fun with you guys too. I love getting to know you guys, and your channel is just going to keep blowing up, no doubt.
Thank you.
And don't forget, there's another channel that's Hubby's channel with RC Cars. And what's the name of that channel again? We'll end with that. How do we spell his channel again?
Here, I'm gonna get him to comment it.
Okay, yep, and then I'll post it at the end.
Okay, he made a comment where it's Pristine RCs. It says Pristine RCs right there.
But there's not a space.
So it's Pristine RCs, just like that, with all caps, just no space.
There we go. Let me do it this way. This way because there's nobody, they could just see this at the end. I want to leave this up there at the end. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you so much. Hang on.
He commented it again with the correct way to.
But I want to put down that this is Hubby's channel.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, thank you for doing that.
Of course.
Misbehaving, yeah, it's like that, just with no space between Pristine and RCs. Yeah, like that, Toddy. You got it. Thank you.
We're gonna leave this one up here just like this.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. And guys, if I could be of any help, let me know. I always enjoy your channel. Thank you for the guts that it has taken, I think, to make some of these phone calls that you've made and then put it online to share with us and to let us know the true facts of what's going on with Gypsy at times when we didn't know for sure, you know?
Of course, yeah. Thank you. We always want to be factual. And if we ever say something that's not factual, when we find out the truth, we will correct ourselves, you know, like we have no problem.
And we know that, and we have definitely seen that. And as somebody who's a content creator in this community, I'm really glad that you're part of this community. I think you are definitely an asset to this community. I think so. So
thank you.
Thank you for that. And with that, I'm going to say good night, guys. Knight Convos, KNIGHTCONVOS. Go, please show them some love. Please, they're an awesome channel, and go binge watch them while I binge watch my movie that I'm so excited about.
Yeah, because Tottie's out for the night. She's walking the dogs and watching her movie.
That's it, guys. That's it. All right, guys, take care of yourselves, and we're going to call it a night.
You too. Good night.
All right, be well, guys. Thank you again for coming on my channel and allowing me.
Thank you for having us.
Very welcome, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.